Hey family, it's your girl Kiri and I'm back with another video. If you are new here, welcome. If you are not, welcome back. You see the title, so let's hop right into it. Okay girl, 3 years later and I still haven't launched. Technically I did launch last year, but by the time I launched and had my business operational, I was pregnant. So I found out I was pregnant a month and a half after launching. So you already see how that went. Like I told you guys all the time, if you don't know my story, my name is Kiri. I have a raw hair extension company by the name of G3 Hair Collection. And I've been on this journey since 2020, since the pandemic. God gave me this vision. My first love was always hair. I do know how to do hair, but I don't do hair. And simply because it's just very time consuming. But God gave me these gifted hands. I'll never be broke. If I needed to, I will do hair. But anyway, as far as the hair company goes, I absolutely love hair. I never thought about selling hair. I always knew to go to college, get a good job. That was it. So now here we are 3 years later, and that's why I said I still haven't launched, because technically I didn't launch 100%. So I just have a few talking points. I just want to give you guys a few tips if you are in the same position that I'm in, if you are in the process of building a business and you feel like you're stuck or you feel like you're stagnant. I just want to share a few tips with you over the last 3 years of what I've learned. And that's pretty much it. So these aren't in no particular order, but I just want to let you know that business is a journey. It's not a race. And although I am not launched yet, I'm so grateful for where I am, because God makes no mistakes. Like, we serve a God that can change your life at the drop of a dime and can do anything, can do exceedingly abundantly above all we could even think about. So if that's the case, if God can do all of that and you're still like where you are, obviously you're there for a reason. So I just put it in that perspective. Me, like I said, 3 years later, there's still some things that I have to learn in my personal life, obviously, before I could run a business. You know what I mean? There's some things that have to change. There may be some people that I need to remove and things like that. So with that being said, I'm taking it for what it is, and I am appreciative for where I am, because over 3 years I have learned so much. So that's point number one. It's a journey, not a race. Number two, stop comparing yourselves to other people, because comparison is a trick of the enemy. That's all it is, making you think that you should be farther than where you are. And like I said, only God, okay? God knows the desires of your heart. He is the person that could elevate you, isolate you, all of that. So don't compare yourself to other people. And I know that it's hard because, again, we live in a aesthetically pleasing social media type of world where everybody is, glorifying the things that they have and the places that they are, and everybody just sharing their story just at different pinpoints of their life. And obviously, if you are on the same journey as someone else or same industry as someone else and you want to be where they are, you're going to compare yourself, point blank period. So don't compare yourself. Like I said, if you were supposed to be there, you would be. God does not want to deprive us of blessings, but we cannot skip the process. Okay, number two. That's number two. This is number three. Waiting is worth it. I don't know how many times I have to say this. I feel like in any of my videos, when it comes to talking about my journey, I talk about waiting. The reason waiting is worth it is because you do not want to prematurely mishandle your blessing. God has no problem blessing you with something, but will you know how to maintain it? Are you going to maintain it? Like I said, I'm in the process. I'm in my waiting season. You never know how long you're going to be in your waiting season. But if your heart is in the right place and you really have a passion for something, you do not mind waiting. And that's just what it is. Think about it. We wait 9 months for a baby to come. That you want to wait for because you want them to be 100% healthy. You want them to have everything that they need. And you just want them to be just these little beautiful beings. That's a whole 9 months that we're waiting for. You go to college, you wait 4 years for a degree, maybe 5. You're waiting and you're not focused on what you're waiting on. So that's a word. So in the process of waiting, don't get weary, because like I said, he has the power to change your situation at the drop of a dime. And if that's what he wanted for you, it would be that. Okay. That's number three. Number four, be still and enjoy the process. I am truly enjoying this process. Obviously, I feel like, what else can I do? What else can I learn? But it's always something you can do. There was a point in my business this summer where I was just like, you know what? I don't have any content post, so I can't get my hair done right now. I have my baby. I can't just go and be like, oh yeah, I'm going. No. So I was just like, well, you know what? I'm just not gonna post on my hair page. I'm doing myself a disservice because in the process of me waiting, I could be creating brand awareness. I could be letting people know, hey, I still exist. Drawing people to my email list. So there's always something that you could do in this waiting season. That ties into the waiting season as well. That's why I said that. But while you're enjoying the process, being still and enjoying the process, because you don't want to go nowhere fast. You know what I mean? Just enjoy it. Enjoy the process and take it for what it is and do what you can. Next, invest in your knowledge. While you are waiting and enjoying this process, invest in your knowledge. That's the best thing you can do for your business. With that being said, I went back to school for entrepreneurship basically. And so I'm very excited about this fall semester because this is my first semester. I'm almost like officially done with school. Like, what am I gonna do? But I'm so excited because I want to learn more of the logistics of business and how to actually run a sustainable business like these Fortune 500 companies. Not saying that this is what you have to do, but this is how I am choosing to invest in my knowledge. You can also purchase courses, and not too much on the courses because everybody's trying to sell you something, but ask God for the discernment to send you someone who is honest and transparent, and you want to be where they are, not just for the monetary things, but just with the wisdom they have. I have built a great relationship with Yummy, the owner of Yummy Hair Extensions. I absolutely love her. I talk about Yummy Hair Extensions in my videos all the time, and I have not even worn Yummy Hair Extensions yet, but it's just the fact of how she runs the business. Like, it's just amazing. That is where I aspire to be. So me and her have built a relationship. I call her my auntie, but I trust her knowledge. I trust her wisdom. And that is someone that you would want to, invest in when it comes to investing in knowledge. That's what I mean, if you're going to purchase something. Next, God's timing is the best timing. Like I said, he may not come when you want him to, but he's always on time. We all know that saying. It is true. Like I said, why would God want to deprive you of something that he knows your heart desires? But his timing is the best timing. He makes no mistakes. And trust me, like I tell you guys all the time, no matter how long it takes me, I'm going to get there. And when you see G3 Hair Collection be as big as Yummy Hair Extensions, you're going to be like, she told us. Period. I believe in myself. And you should too. Believe in yourself. That is another point that I'm adding that I didn't write. But believe in yourself. Just because people around you don't believe in you, I want to say this, and I mean this respectfully. Nobody believes you when you're in the building process, when you're down. But when they start to see the fruits of your labor and people start talking about you, then people take you serious. And that's just how it is. We can't do anything about that. But I believe in you, and I want you to believe in yourself. My last point before we go, because I didn't want to make this video extra long. It's oversaturated, yes, but there is room for you. And that's just not for the hair industry, but every business is oversaturated. All you have to do is go down the bread aisle. And we always use that analogy, but it's so true. Just because somebody else is selling the same thing as you, it doesn't mean that there's no room for you. They're not you. That's what the world is missing. We are all created to be different, to be unique. We are all unique and we are all different. So with that being said, that's what makes you unique, is you. So yes, it's oversaturated. Yes, it is. But they don't have you. That's what they're missing. So those are my points. 3 years later, still haven't launched. So what? When I come, whenever that is, when I come, I'm coming in hot. And I'm going to show you better than I could tell you. Believe that. So that's going to be it for this video. I love you guys. Please be sure to like, comment, and if you haven't subscribed, girl, what are you doing at this point? You watching the video, you might as well subscribe because you see it's lit. But that's going to be it for this video, you guys. I love you. Thank you. Until next time. Bye.